Drawing is a skill that takes years to acquire and master. And it's always good to keep that in mind when you're learning.
And there's no secret to this. Anybody can paint.
I say this because I try to keep that on my mind, even though I've been practicing for years. Also, this is all relative. You might think that something you made is horrible, but if you show it to somebody else, they could be amazed or give you praise for what you made. See, to them, what you made doesn't carry the same baggage it does to you, or the same filter you have. So instead of looking at the flaws, I do this often myself, they can see the overall image and give you an outsider's perspective. So one of the tricks I learned to use over time is to zoom out literally sometimes and focus on the bigger picture.
You have my undivided attention.
That's why if you start a drawing and focus on one area intensively, let's say the eye of the character, you might end up with a beautifully rendered eye, but a fully disproportionate and odd looking drawing. It happens to me sometimes too.
Disgusting.
So focusing on the big picture should be the first thing to tackle. Then once you have that down, you can go for the details. Another reason why your drawings might seem horrible to you, but not the next person, is that your taste can evolve faster than your skill. So you might have awesome taste, but your skill hasn't actually caught up to that yet. And that's okay. What I try to do for this is try to disconnect myself from the drawing. A bad drawing doesn't represent me. Or does it? I don't think it does. So anyways, leave me alone. I know this could be tricky to master, and I would say that's one of the reasons that make people quit. Not being able to get past the bad drawings, and then they quit altogether. So if you're watching this, hang in there, it does get better. Or does it? Leave me alone. Just kidding, it does get better. Just know that a bad drawing is a part of gaining the skill. It doesn't mean anything about you. It can be painful to remember the bad drawings.
If we could all just look right.
Trust me, I do this often, so it's not uncommon to have that on your mind at times. But the idea with this is that you make so many good drawings that you start to forget about the bad ones. And you start to forget about those once you start to see improvement. Bad drawings are just a part of the journey and learning experience. With all that said, it's more than just making more drawings. I'll try to expand on this on my next video. I don't get a good drawing every time, but I do aim for it, and I do know how to fix it if I really want to or need to. Something that comes with practice. Also, I would try to give yourself a leg up. Even if you don't have all the supplies or you're working on a budget, you should give your craft a chance. Find a quiet place with a decent surface to draw, decent lighting. Trust me, the setup helps. Also, another thing I would keep in mind is to be, or try to be, well rested. In my experience, tired drawings, or what I'm calling tired drawings,
I'm pretty tired.
They don't get the best results. And last but not least, if you want to give yourself even more of a leg up, get references, as many as you need for the subject matter you want to draw. So to sum all this video up into a list, here are the tips you can gather from this video to improve at drawing. First, zoom out. Focus on the big picture first. Second, a bad drawing is just a part of the process to gain the skill, so disconnect from it. It doesn't represent you. Third, make so many drawings that the bad drawings become less and fewer in between. Fourth, get a decent quiet setup, or loud, whatever works for you, it's fine, so you can draw in peace. I would definitely try to be well rested. I would also, if you need to or want to, get plenty of reference if you need for what you want to draw. If you enjoyed or you found this video helpful, hit that like button. Consider subscribing if you want to see more videos from me. Here's another video from me that you might like. Until next time, bye.